Hi, I'm Steve Hui. Welcome to the next episode of Points Whisperer TV. I'm bringing this to you from the Junior Suite at the new Sofitel, Darling Harbour. And we just decided to have a staycation. So obviously I live in Sydney and the hotel is right on Darling Harbour, which is on our footsteps. And we've been enjoying the luxuries of the lounge, the champagne bar, and the pool, which I'll show you later in the video. So in terms of frequent flyer points, I think one of the biggest things in the news last week has been the reports of someone going through cancer and losing 150,000 Qantas points due to expiry because they haven't been using their points in the last 18 months or they haven't had any activity. So one thing I wanted to cover in this episode is how to avoid losing your points.
You'll find this airplane much more roomy than the ones you've been used to.
So Qantas has an 18-month points expiry and Virgin has a 24-month points expiry. So what happens to those two is you can actually renew your points on an indefinite basis if you have any type of points activity. Points activity means any point, either 1 point in or 1 point out of your account. So how do you get points activity? It's actually really easy. Obviously you can fly, but you can also just do a financial transaction. So like a credit card that earns points in or out of Qantas or Virgin, or you can shop at their various malls, so Qantas Mall or Virgin e-store. One transaction will get you points in, or many other things like Woolworths or Coles will get you points. You can get petrol at BP for Virgin. So please have a look at the Qantas and Virgin websites. Have a look at the frequent flyer section and you find many ways to keep your points from expiring. Because the worst thing you can do is once your points expire, you have to argue with the airline. Best to make sure they don't expire. One thing to think about for your kids is sometimes when you fly with your family, they might have points in their account. So you can actually roll them up. So if you have kids who might have taken a flight in the last 12-15 months, make sure you transfer their points to your account to ensure their points don't expire. If you have some Singapore and Cathay Pacific points, they expire after 3 years on a rolling basis. So they give you more time to use them. They're a little bit harder to redeem because you can't combine the points. So what you do with Singapore is you can convert those points over to Virgin Velocity. You lose 35%, so 1.35 Singapore points equals 1 Virgin Velocity point. But the beauty of that is you can move those dormant points into your Velocity account and then combine them that way. So that's the tip for this week. And really, I think my number one takeaway is don't let your points expire. Use them for amazing holidays. I'll just take you around and show you the hotel. See you later.